I do have headphones in my ears right now because I am actually listening to music. It's just really hard for me to like do a talk through and not listen to music. I am going to start out with my foundation, and today I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Primer. I'm in the shade Classic Ivory. I've really been liking this foundation recently. I use it like every single day. I just put that foundation on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna apply it with this Real Techniques sponge. Okay, so before we apply the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eye Primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. Okay, so before I apply my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows, and I'm going to be using the Ardell Brow Pomade in Blonde, and I'm just going to use the little brush that came with that pomade. For the first time ever, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1. I think I'm going to start with this shade right here. And I'm going to be using a Delium Tools 776 brush to apply that to my crease. Just bringing it down onto my lid as well, about a third of the way, or maybe about halfway across the lid. Now with the Mary Kay Eye Crease Brush, I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just like a matte medium brown shade. I'm going to begin to apply that to my crease. I'm taking this more in the crease than I usually do, because I want this to be a more dramatic look. And I'm just going to blend over that, going back to the 775 brush. Then using that little brush that the palette came with, I'm going to take the darkest brown shade in this palette, that one right there, and I'm going to begin to apply that to my crease as well. I'm going to blend that out with the 775 brush again. So now I'm going to use this Coastal Scents brush that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. It looks like it's the BRB SO2 brush. And I'm just going to use this gold shade right here. And these shadows really aren't the most pigmented, so I'm really going to pack it on the brush here. I'm going to apply that to the inner part of my eye. Yeah, so I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm just going to do the same thing where I load that eyeshadow up onto my brush, and then I'm just going to spray it and then go in on top of that. Okay, that looks a lot better, but that took a lot more work than I want to have to put into an eyeshadow. I'm going to go into my Maybelline The Nudes palette, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade right here. I think I have these numbered, yeah, the number 8 right there. Okay, and last but not least, I'm just going to go in with a black eyeshadow. I'll use the one from this Maybelline palette here as well. And I'm basically just using this on the very outer part here. And then I'm going to blend that out with the Delium Tools 785 brush. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and again I'm just going to use the brush that came with it. Next I'm going to take the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my top lashes for now. I'm also going to line my upper waterline with the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. This does not look pretty, so I apologize in advance. Okay, so I'm trying a new pair of lashes today. These are the Ardell 600s. I'm using the Duo Lash Adhesive to apply those. Now I'm going to go in with my Tarte eyelash curler and I'm just going to curl my lashes with the fake lashes to help everything blend together a little bit better. Okay, so today I'm also going to use a new concealer. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. Before I do that, I'm going to just clean up any little bit of fallout that we have here. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Yeah, this looks like a good shade. This is my first time trying it, so. Now I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques sponge. And also using that concealer to clean up my eyeshadow here. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Maybelline, I know I'm using like the whole Maybelline Fit Me line, but I'm really liking it right now. So yeah, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just use a little bit all over the face to set everything. Okay, so going back to the La Palette palette. Anyways, I'm going to take the dark brown shade here. Oh, and I'm using a Delium Tools 780 brush. So then going back to the Maybelline's palette, I'm going to take that dark brown shade. So now I'm going to take a Delium Tools 755 brush and I'm going to go in with that black shade from the Maybelline The Nudes palette and just apply that to the very outer corner of my eye. I like to put waterproof eyeliner on my waterline, so I'm also going to take that IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner on my bottom waterline. Okay, so then I'm going to apply the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, so since we're going into fall, I'm going to focus less on like bronzing and that tan warmth, and I'm going to focus more on just actual contouring. So I'm going to take the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette and I'm going to take the second shade in that palette. If you need to find the hollows of your cheeks, just go like this. I'm gonna take a little bit of that onto my forehead as well. Okay, so since we're going into cooler seasons, I always think of like rosy cheeks for cool weather. So I'm gonna go into a pink blush. This is Dolce Pink by Milani. I'm going to take my favorite highlighter right now. It's back to the NYX Highlight and Contour palette, and I'm going to take the lightest highlight shade, I'm pale, and I'm going to take that right on the tops of my cheekbones here. So I'm going to go back to the L'Oreal La palette. I am going to take this shade here to put on the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm just taking a little angled BH Cosmetics brush to do so. Okay, so I'm actually going to take the Mary Kay lip liner in Dark Berry. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with that and fill them in completely with it. Now I'm going to go over that with the CoverGirl Star Wars Force Awakens lipstick in the shade 50. Now I'm going to go just around the rim of my lips just to clean everything up with a little bit of concealer. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope that you learned something new, and thanks for watching. Bye. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to my new camera. I got a Canon T3i. Before, I've been using just like a little camcorder.